Morning, Sergeant.
Hello.
You ready to kick some ass?
You bet.
Oh no, acting sergeant's first.
Well, it's not prehistoric. Crime scene reckon it's only been in the ground about 30 years.
Right. I'll be back at the station.
And there is still a pile of summonses that need to go out.
Well, Constable Peroni's volunteering for that one, Sarge.
Pig's ass.
Hey, a respected acting sergeant, please.
Just shut up and give her a go.
We've got crime scene and forensic out crawling all over Pearson's Gap.
Is there any luck identifying the skull?
No, not that anyone's told me about. The boss and Amy are out there now.
Did you see it on the news last night?
I saw Joss trying to get his head on the telly.
Well, they reckon the skull could be ancient.
Oh, like Mount Thomas, man, 10,000 years old.
Couldn't be. Boss is still walking around.
Excuse me, boss, just a quick question. Do I sign off on the pay sheets or do you?
I do.
Also, there's someone to see you.
Where?
G'day, Tommy.
Stoney.
Yeah, sorry for barging in like this.
Well, what can I do for you?
Yeah, you know that skull they found?
Yeah.
The one in the news? It's Fiona.
How do you know?
I killed her. Well, she was my girlfriend, sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah, well, you know, it's one of those off again, on again things.
Are we living together?
No, we were we were going out, but that's when we weren't breaking up.
Volatile relationship.
Well, you could say that.
How did she die?
Or we went out that night. We'd been in the pub.
When was this?
What bloody year was that? We'd been back about 6 months.
1970.
Yeah, that's it.
You knew her?
Everybody knew Fiona.
Well, how well did you know Philip Stone?
For a while, quite well. I haven't seen much of him for the last 30 years. But not that there's much left to see.
What was the connection?
We joined the army together.
Vietnam.
Stoney didn't come out of it too well.
Okay, so you were at the pub. Which one?
The Imperial. I used to drink there before old man Riley, barred me. I lost it once too often. Right, that was after this.
Were you drinking with Fiona?
Yeah, well, after the pub closed, we went for a drive.
Where to?
Up to the Gap.
Why'd you go up there?
That's where you went. Everyone used to park up there.
So you went up there for sex? Go on.
Well, we drank a bit more. Had a bottle of Bundy, I think it was. And had a couple of joints. Is it all right if I say that?
It's the least of your problems.
So you were drunk and stoned. What happened?
Well, Fee, she wanted, sex, and I couldn't do it.
You were impotent?
Brewer's droop.
Go on.
We fought, one of those stupid arguments, and she got out of the car and said she was going to walk back into town, and I said, no, don't be stupid, get in the car, get back in the car, and, well, Fee wouldn't have it. You know what she was like. Anyway, push come to shove, and she hit her head on a rock or something, and I knew she was dead, and I freaked.
What do you think, he's telling the truth?
Who knows? Who knows what sort of state his mind's in?
Killing someone isn't exactly something you'd forget.
There was an investigation into Fiona's disappearance at the time. The report will be in the archive somewhere.
Not looking good, eh, Tommy? Things are crook and rook.
What the hell happened to you?
What do you think happened to me?
Oh, we were all there. We didn't all fall apart.
No, everything I touched turned to shit, eh?
Why are you doing this?
I don't know.
Why now, after all these years?
Yeah, you'd be onto me, what with modern forensics.
Modern forensics aren't quite as advanced as you might think.
It was, eating at me, what do you think I drink?
Beer out.
You haven't charged me.
With what?
Murder.
We'll charge you when they've identified the body, if it is Fiona.
But I killed her.
We can't just take your word.
I want to be charged.
If you did it, you will be. Now get out. Come on.
Oh, boss. Sorry to keep doing this to you.
What is it?
I've just been sent a chaser for that documentation on the crimes comp report.
Yes?
Well, it appears to have been lost in the system. Joss says he sent it and they never got it.
Well, you'll have to take it up with Peroni.
I'll bet they told you being acting sergeant would be fun.
I wish they'd told me it meant being the meat in the sandwich. Hey,
Yeah?
just about me getting the position.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, you don't have a problem with it, do you? I mean, you outrank me, the job should have gone to you.
I know, you're assuming I wanted to be sergeant.
You don't?
No, no way.
You really don't mind?
Sergeant? Me? No, look, I'm happy for you. It's great. Right?
Where's Joss?
This is what was so urgent.
Susie's not going to mind.
Oh, you were hiding from her.
I wasn't hiding, I'm just keeping a low profile.
Well, have you finished that report that she's after you about or what?
I'll get on to it. Mr. Crivelli. Nicola.
Apple? No, thanks. Susie's going to come after you.
No, she's not. Just relax.
You are not going to get away with this.
I want to get away with it.
Oh, you seem pretty sure of yourself.
Bet you I can dodge doing this report. $10.
You got yourself a bet, mate.
Boss? Mr. Lanyon?
Tom. Bill. Sit down. Thanks. I've just had Stoney in here.
Yeah, I know. He rang me.
What'd he say?
Well, he said that he killed Fiona. What, you don't believe it?
He told a very credible story.
Look, I know Stoney's always been a bit of a stuffer, but with this, I mean, why would he kill Fiona? Well, could it be the drink talking?
Who knows?
Bloody Stoney, eh? Here we are, still trying to watch his back.
You still see a bit of him, do you?
We don't exactly move in the same social circles anymore, but I'll pop in on him every now and then. You?
Ah, not for years now.
I'll organise a lawyer then. Best in the business, QC, if that's what it takes.
Why are you doing that?
Oh, we're still old mates. We've got to do everything we can.
Sorry, boss. I've just got some more information for you about that business at Pearson's Gap.
Ah. You're going to have to excuse me, I'm afraid.
Sure, yeah. Thanks.
Fiona's parents reported her missing in March 1970. Philip Stone was interviewed at that time, as were several people who were at the Imperial that night. A man called Lanyon recalls them arguing.
You don't say.
I didn't see your name here.
Oh, well, I was a probationary constable at the time. Sergeant Rice wouldn't let me anywhere near the investigation.
Well, Stone says they argued, parted, and he went home. There was no one to corroborate that, but as there was no evidence of foul play, she was eventually filed as a missing person.
Which fits what he told us. Minus killing her, of course.
Homicide want me to re-interview anybody we can find from that time. Apparently there was a sister.
I was only a kid. Phil came and picked her up. They were going out.
Do you remember where they were going?
It was just another night. She went out, she never came home. Oh, I tried to believe that she'd turn up one day, that she'd just come back to us, but you know when someone's gone, you can feel it. You must have felt it too. Every single body found for the last 35 years, I've waited for that knock on the door.
We're waiting on the forensic examination to confirm that it is Fiona, but
What happened to her?
We don't know. But someone has come forward and made a statement.
Not Philip Stone.
Yes.
What did he say?
He's claiming responsibility.
God, something like this must have happened. You know, Mum and Dad clung to hope till the end. You know, they believed that she was living on some commune in Queensland, but she never would have gone off without making contact. You know that, Tom.
They found some more of the skeleton. It's caused a major reaping. Some of the bones show signs of chipping and hacking, especially around the joints. Forensics' view is that the traumas occurred at the time of death. The bumbling drunk routine isn't going to work, you know. He cut her up in cold blood. He knew exactly what he was doing.
If you knew Stoney back
Look,
then,
I know he's your mate. I understand this is difficult for you. Why don't you let me question him?
I'll do it.
You sure? Whatever you say.
Right. You tell me what happened out at Pearson's Gap that night.
Well, I told
The
you.
truth this time.
Oh, it was sudden, you know. I was off me face.
Well, after you killed her, then what? You hacked her to pieces.
Well, I had to bury her.
Ah, yeah. So you cut off her head, her arms, her legs.
Yeah,
You look me in the face and tell me you did that.
I did it. I cut her up.
You haven't got it in you.
Well, how'd you know what I got in?
You're not a killer, Stoney.
Well, she had it coming, you know. The slut was sleeping around.
Tell me the truth!
Let go. What's the matter with you?
Get him out of my sight.
Why is it that guys always have to make the first move?
They don't.
Oh, please. When was the last time you just walked up to a bloke and started chatting?
Oh, I don't know, but I've done it.
But you couldn't do it now.
Does everything have to be a bet with you?
Doesn't want to be chicken.
All right. How much?
$10.
Why don't you make it 20?
20? All right, 20.
Just to talk to a guy?
Yeah. Oh, we've got to make it interesting. You've got to talk for at least 15 minutes, all right?
You're so not a grown-up.
Okay, so I get to choose any guy.
Oh, within reason.
That bloke.
Okay, smartass, just to prove you wrong. Hi. Staying here?
Yeah.
On holiday?
No, I'm working.
Oh, right. What do you do?
I train seals.
Yeah? Oh, not many seals around here.
No, so I've discovered.
What do you really do?
I'm a seal trainer. I've been working in Queensland but got laid off. But what about you?
I'm a nail technician.
Interesting work.
Oh, it's fascinating.
Well, nice to meet you.
Kelly.
Kelly. Matt. I've got to get up early.
To catch those seals.
That's right. Thank you.
Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks. Good night.
See you around, maybe.
You tried.
$20. My shout.
Seal trainer.
Okay, I lied. I'm a nail technician.
Matthew Graham.
Matt.
I wasn't expecting you to arrive until next week.
No, my boss let me go early. It was all teed up with your senior sergeant.
Oh, right. This will be your desk.
Hello.
So that's it, huh? People usually accumulate things from their previous stations.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be reminded of my previous stations.
Why's that?
You don't want to know.
You always this talkative, Matt?
I have my moments.
Hey, Kel, why don't you show Matt around, give him the full tour and maybe a nice cup of tea?
Sure, better start you off in the mess room then.
Actually, I'd rather get down to work.
I don't really have anything for you right now.
Well, grab a cup of tea then.
Look, I don't mind being thrown in the deep end. Any case, meatier the better.
I'll keep it in mind. In the meanwhile...
This way.
Thanks, Sarge.
Hey, you can call me Susie.
Whatever you say, Sarge.
Hey, listen, about last night, I hope you don't think I was trying to pick you up.
Were you?
No. So, tea or coffee?
How can I help?
Julian Whitelaw, Senior Counsel. We have discovered our 15-year-old daughter is having sex. And as she is under the age of consent, this is in fact a police matter.
And your daughter's name is?
Alicia Whitelaw.
And she's 15?
Nearly 16. It's her birthday next week.
And what makes you think she's having sex?
These are Alicia's.
Underpants, what are they doing here?
There's semen on them.
How do you know it's semen?
I tested it. That's semen.
You tested your daughter's underwear for semen?
With a kit I purchased over the internet.
But that's disgraceful.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Where did you get these?
Now listen to
You
me.
have totally invaded her privacy.
As long as she is living...
You stole her knickers.
I borrowed them.
That's a criminal act, Mr. Whitelaw.
The only criminal around here is Jeff Radley, and I want him charged.
Mr. Whitelaw, well, this Jeff Radley, is he your daughter's boyfriend? Or?
He's quite a nice boy.
He's a no-hoper.
And how old is he?
19, I think.
Have you actually talked to your daughter about this?
We tried. She told me to mind my own business.
Maybe she's got a point.
The thing is, this test, it isn't legally admissible.
I'm perfectly aware of that. It is, however, a good starting point for your investigation.
You're not serious.
The Whitelaws have reported an offence. We'll take care of it for you, don't worry.
This guy's doing a crime scene investigation on his daughter's undies.
Who's underage?
We'd have to arrest most of the kids at Mount Thomas High.
If their parents complain, sure, we would.
Need to double the size of the courthouse.
Hey, Kel.
Beside the point.
No, it's not.
What's going on?
Just dealing with a complaint from a member of the public.
A fascist bastard who wants to lock up his daughter's boyfriend for having sex.
Look, Julian Whitelaw hasn't committed an offence. This boyfriend might have.
I think Constable Graham's right. You should pursue it. Maybe start with the boy?
Oi, what are you doing?
Well, the Sarge asked me to sort out your files. They're a mess, mate.
Look, I've got my own little system going. I know where everything is, all right?
Except for the crime compensation report.
Well, it definitely wasn't sent. All I've been able to find is a half-finished draft so far, and that was dated a couple of days ago.
So, must have been accidentally deleted. Come on, get off.
No, there's nothing.
Problem?
We're just tracking down that report.
Well, you could tell them that must have got wiped while you're defragging. That could stall them.
All right, you just do it again, okay?
All right. Acting Sergeant. It's not your job to cover for Peroni's incompetence.
Things can go missing on computers.
You're the acting sergeant now. You've got to send out a signal that you're not going to be walked all over.
No one's going to take advantage.
You're their boss now, not their colleague. There's a difference.
I know.
So how's the new bloke shaping up?
He's not the most talkative guy I've ever come across.
So we're just going to bowl up to this guy's front door and ask him if he's having sex?
That's the gig.
If you ask me, it's the girl's parents who have got the problem.
Well, how would your father have felt if you were having sex when you were 15?
My father died when I was 10. But I always felt like I could tell my mum anything. How old was your first girlfriend?
I don't think I know you well enough to answer that. But let me do the talking. Jeff Radley?
Yeah?
We'd like to ask you some questions about your girlfriend, Alicia. Her parents allege that you're having sexual relations with their daughter.
Jesus.
Listen, we're really sorry about this.
Look, this is a serious matter, Mr. Radley. The girl is underage.
Look, Alicia's old man's a freak. There's nothing going on.
Well, we'll have to ask you to come down to the station.
What for?
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I bloody mind.
Don't make this difficult.
Piss off.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Leave him alone. He's doing stuff.
You must be Alicia.
Problem, acting sergeant?
No, I'm handling it, boss. Him interview room.
O'Rourke can take him. Can I have a word, Constable? You might want to sit in. Not exactly a great start, is it?
No.
You've had problems before. I see you're on a performance improvement plan.
That's a bit of a misunderstanding, sir.
Boss, you're not in the army now.
My last sergeant had a problem with my way of doing things. Boss.
Oh?
I put it down to a personality clash.
And what about your sergeant before that?
Again, that was
a personality clash. So what is it about your personality that rubs all these sergeants the wrong way?
I get results.
As simple as that?
Well, none of them could find any fault with my work.
Constable Graham has exhibited a single-minded willfulness.
I'm here to catch crooks, not make friends.
Deficiencies in exercising decision-making and judgment.
Only when my judgment didn't match theirs.
Not a team player.
I do prefer to work alone.
Then there's the issue of anger management.
It's not an issue for me.
Your last sergeant says that you were creative with your interpretation of the use of force.
I can explain the context of that incident.
It says here that you thumped someone and hospitalised them, is that right?
The person in question was dealing drugs to school kids.
Welcome to Mount Thomas.
Boss, I don't know about this new guy.
Give him a go.
Look, he's already strong-armed someone this morning. You welcome him with a big handshake?
Raina, if you want to do this job, you're going to have to take charge. You're acting sergeant. Keep him in line. Look, he'll be fine. Just look after him.
Oh, boss, I've got enough to charge Philip Stone. I'm going to call homicide.
Not yet.
Well, what are we waiting for? They've found more bones.
I want to talk to him again.
He confessed. We've got a positive
I
idea.
said not yet.
Look, I think you're a bit too close to this.
I know Stoney. If anyone's going to get anything out of him, it'll be me.
Why don't you just let me talk to him? You don't have to involve yourself.
I do. Fiona was... Stall homicide. I'll talk to Stoney again.
Well, I'll be back at the crime scene, counting bones.
Hey, can I trust you in there with Mr. Radley?
He's got nothing to worry about as long as he cooperates. You deny you're having sex?
We're saving ourselves for marriage.
Oh, quaint. So what was Alicia doing at your place?
We were having coffee.
Coffee?
Yeah. Decaffeinated.
Can you identify these?
These were in my bedroom. We took them.
Ask your father.
I don't believe this.
Are you having sexual relations with Jeff Radley?
No,
This is serious, Alicia. If you're lying, there
I'm
will
not
be repercussions.
lying.
Hasn't this gone far enough? You've asked her and she's denied it.
Okay, I think that's all we need. Thank you for coming in, Alicia.
Come on, darling.
Oh, don't touch me. I hate you.
Happy now?
Don't blame me. They came in with a complaint and we followed it up.
So you just follow up everything without thinking about it?
Okay, you two.
So you think they haven't had sex?
I don't know whether they have or not.
But you think it's okay if they have?
The fact is we don't have any admissions and we don't have any actual evidence.
What about the knickers?
Inadmissible.
Yeah, but it is an indicator.
An indicator that her dad is psychotic, yeah.
Look, I'm having a brew. Anyone else?
That guy is not human.
The army, eh?
Yep.
What did you do?
Train mostly.
Did you see any action?
Bits and pieces.
Did you finish redoing that crimes comp report?
Yep, done.
Great. Would you mind delivering these summonses?
Sure. Can I just finish my coffee?
Sure. Hey, boss, can you look after the shop for a while? There's a semi overturned on the highway. I'm going to have to go.
Send someone else.
They're all busy.
What about Peroni?
He's serving summonses.
Dad, I had a migraine. I had to lie down for a while.
How many times I told you, you can't leave in charge Maria in a shop. She's an idiot.
Okay, okay.
Okay. I have to do it myself, everything all the time.
Mount Thomas 900 to 208.
Thomas 208.
Just can you speak up?
I can't hear you.
I must be in a dead spot, Sarge.
Look, I've got another job for you. It's a
Car versus truck.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm here about my father, Philip Stone. Someone from Homicide Squad rang. I just found out he's been arrested.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, he's all right?
Yeah, I can take you through to see him if you like.
Cool. I stopped past, grabbed his medication.
Medication?
Yeah, he's ill.
I didn't realise.
He's got liver cancer.
God almighty. Rainer! Stoney! Call an ambulance. Is he okay?
He didn't say anything. Not that he ever says much, but Jesus, we just don't understand this. He wouldn't do it. He couldn't. It's not in his nature.
He confessed.
He called me last night, and he hardly ever calls, and when he does, he's usually pissed. But last night he kept saying, "It'll be all right, doll. It'll be all right." How's it ever going to be all right?
How you feeling?
Shithouse. What do you reckon?
Cancer doesn't have to be terminal, you know.
With my liver, I'm a goner, mate.
Why are you confessing to something you didn't do?
I did do it.
You remember that morning you spotted that VC coming down the track? It hadn't been for you.
Come on, it's got nothing to do with this.
We got the drop on her thanks to you.
How was I supposed to know it was a woman?
No, not just a woman. A woman carrying an AK-47. She would have ripped us to pieces if we'd walked past. But you still couldn't shoot.
You know, I still see her, yeah. I cut her to pieces, yeah. Tore her apart.
I had to drag you away. You could barely stand. Didn't talk for days. And you're trying to tell me you cold-bloodedly chopped up Fiona?
Oh, come on, Tommy, just leave it, would you? Let me do one decent thing before I die, all right?
Fiona and I used to go out together. She was a student teacher. Life of the party. Strong person, strong opinions. She wasn't afraid to share them. A bit like you, I suppose.
So how long did you go out together?
Only a couple of months.
When was this?
Right after I got back from Vietnam. I was supposed to be coming home to Nell,
Nell?
my first wife. I wanted to see what else life had to offer, and Fiona seemed, I don't know, more exciting.
What happened?
I couldn't stop thinking about Nell.
And what about Fiona?
Well, she couldn't believe it when I joined the police. It was bad enough that I was a Vietnam vet. As far as she was concerned, I'd sold out. Again, I was the enemy. A couple of months later, she took up with Stoney. And she just disappeared. I thought she'd left town to get away from me. I often wonder what it would have been like if things had worked out between us. It would have been a very different life.
Did she ever talk to you about Philip Stone, about their relationship?
That would have been awkward.
So who else knew them at the time? Do you want me to come in with you?
Poor Stoney, eh? The train wreck of a life. Now the cancer.
How'd you know about that?
He came to me a couple of months ago looking for a handout. Said he needed some treatment down in Melbourne. Hard to say no to a dying man. You only just find out?
Yeah, his daughter told me. Well, I gave up on Stoney years ago. He was hardly likely to tell me himself.
Yeah. Suppose he just wanted to clear his conscience before he went.
Maybe.
No. Anyway, here's to old mates.
I thought you were on his side.
I want to help him, Tom. Doesn't mean I think he's innocent.
Maybe you should wait in the car.
And the sergeant said I should humour you.
Well, better let me do the talking, okay?
Yes. Is there something else?
Just a quick follow-up, Mrs. Whitelaw. Is your husband home?
No.
Or perhaps you can help us then.
I don't think so.
Please, we just want to talk about Alicia, about what's best for her.
I didn't even want to go to the police in the first place.
Can't you see what this might do to your relationship with Alicia?
Julian didn't even tell me he was ordering the kid over the internet. The first I knew of it was when he upended the basket in the laundry.
I thought the underwear was taken from Alicia's bedroom.
I've said as much as I want to say.
Is it possible that the underwear your husband tested could belong to someone else?
No, they're Alicia's. But I borrowed them.
Then any semen
would have come from my friend, yes.
So, are we pursuing a charge of hindering?
Don't you think this family has enough on their plate?
That's not our problem. We got to the truth.
And that makes it all right.
It's our job.
You just can't admit that you were wrong.
I wasn't wrong. Mr. Whitelaw was. We can only investigate.
Hey, we don't need to pursue a charge of hindering.
Mount Thomas Police, leading...
Just the accident sorted?
Well, the road's still being cleared, but a St David's car rocked up, so I left it to them.
No summonses? All served?
Yep, all sorted.
Giles? That was a bloke from the fruit shop. Wants to pay him a visit.
Mr. Corvelli?
I think you are in big trouble, man.
What, why?
Nicole told me you came here.
Yeah, I did, just for a minute.
For a minute. I got something for you. Is this yours?
Yes, it is, actually. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, eh? Oh, well, no worries. Look, I'll give you this for today, eh? Well, beautiful melanzana. It's the best in a shop. Look, please, take. Just
For me?
you. Yeah, look beautiful.
Thank you
Like?
very much.
Thank you. Hey, these aren't served.
Yeah, I can explain.
You said you served them. You told me to my face.
I know, but things got a bit complicated. I'll do it
I
later.
gave you an instruction and you didn't carry it out. You actually lied to me.
I know, Suze.
Go serve them now.
So, how is he?
I don't know, the bloody doctors won't tell me anything.
You said he rang you the other night.
Yeah,
What did he say?
just said everything would be all right.
Any idea what he meant by that?
No.
Did he say anything else?
Yeah, he said it's going to be a good Christmas this year. I went, yeah, Dad, sure. I don't bloody know how. I can't even pay the rent.
$30,000 was deposited in an account in Philip Stone's name on Tuesday morning.
Who by?
It was a company cheque, paid in at a St David's bank. That was taken by the bank's security camera.
You're right about Stoney.
I should have let you in earlier.
You got there in the end.
I know what you're doing. And I know why you're doing it.
You're always a smart one, eh?
Lanyon paid you to confess. We know money changed hands.
Yeah, money for a lawyer.
Oh, come on, it's not for a lawyer, it's for Jan and the kids.
Oh, why shouldn't it be if it turns out that way? Well, I drank everything away, so why should she have to suffer because of me, eh?
This is blood money. You know that.
Yeah, it was about time I got a bit of blood money, don't you reckon? All I got out of the army was a miserable pension. You try living on that.
You want to leave something to your daughter and your grandkids, I can understand that. But all you're going to be remembered for is as a mad bastard who chopped some woman to pieces.
Got no choice.
Yes, you have. Tell the truth.
It's done.
Remember Fiona?
Don't.
She was gorgeous. God, we were all in love with her. And Lanyon murdered her.
That was a long time ago. Nothing's going to bring her back, yeah?
How do you think she'd feel if she knew you were going to let the man who killed her walk free?
She's gone. Can't bring her back.
She's gone, all right. Chopped into bits by a maniac. Put her to rest, Stoney. You're the only one who can.
All right.
You didn't do it. Lanyon paid you to confess.
How did you know I'd be needing money for a lawyer?
Because he rang me and told me what he was going to do.
You knew he was dying.
Unlike you, Tom, I do occasionally keep in touch with old mates.
What happened that night? Did you follow her after she fought with Stoney? Offer her a lift home?
Get out.
She knocked you back, didn't she?
I've said everything I'm going to say.
Where's your machete?
What machete?
The one you brought back from Vietnam. The one you used to carry around with you everywhere?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come off it, Bill. You were so proud of it, you'd show it to people even if they didn't want to have a look.
Get out before I throw you out.
Oh, we're leaving. But you're coming with us. I'm arresting you for the murder of Fiona Drew.
Come on.
You didn't tell me Constable Graham's on a performance improvement plan.
Well, obviously slipped my mind.
It's just that as acting sergeant, I'm the one who has to monitor him.
Yes. Well, now you know.
Look, boss, if I'm going to do this job properly, I just need to know that you have confidence in me.
Point taken. I think you'll make an excellent acting sergeant. I wouldn't have appointed you otherwise. Is that good enough for you?
Thanks, boss.
Croydon. Yes, sir.
Oh, I can't do Tuesday, no.
No? Wednesday?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
What's this?
Just swapping night shifts.
No, wait.
Why not?
I run the rosters. You do the shifts I say you do.
Ooh. I think you're stuffed, mate.
$10.
What for?
Seem to recall a bet.
That was Inspector Falcon Price on the phone then. Look, there's no point beating around the bush. He wants you out of the position.
Why?
I think it's the fact that I appointed you that bothers him.
Well, you can't do that.
Then why don't you tell him that?
Well, we want Susie. What's he going to do, bring in some hard ass?
No, that's not what he's got in mind. He wants you to be acting sergeant.
Me?
I can't say it's my favourite idea.
Well, I don't want it.
Tough.